millennia, the Karen species has caused havoc on society and evaded consequence. But today, ICE has made an example out of this pack of Karens.
No. Instead, in any other situation.
I'm just saying if they were...
How do you guys...
This Karen is using her blue-haired law degree to lecture the federal agents, but this tactic is proving to be ineffective.
What type of felony you want? What type of felony you want? No, what type of felony you want?
The male Karen believes that he has the right to know the details of an active investigation, even though he is in no way involved with the situation. The delusion of a Karen knows no bound.
Now for my mental health, I've realized you can just research everything on YouTube.
Are you able to share any more details about the warrant?
Yeah.
What kind of warrant is it?
Is there any paperwork? 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 Can you show us paperwork? Is there any paperwork? Is there any paperwork?
Karens believe that if they repeat something over and over and raise their voice, it makes them win the argument. Science still doesn't understand this evolutionary failure.
I don't think they give a shit about any paperwork.
There's no paperwork. It's just arresting everyone that's in this location. Please share the feed. Please share the feed as well. This is totally preposterous. And then also you have St. Paul police officers out here as well. ISIS, yes.
How much you guys hated masks a few years ago?
Listen!
Now look at your bitch ass.
Listen!
Now look at you guys.
Listen! Hey, how you doing, sister? Hey, how you doing, sister?
That's fake ass ICE. There ain't nothing but Donald Trump pointed.
You got, you okay?
This chick looks like she spent her whole life in fucking Florida.
Okay.
Goddamn thing about this.
Okay, and this is you.
This is what the
You okay, sis? I'm here. I'm here. Independent media is here.
I'm sorry to hear that. Now come on over here and pick me up.
This guy is sounding like a pick-me. Not only a Karen pick-me. I'm like, hey man, you got a sister. I'm like, okay. I don't mind you trying to be nice, but it's so in your face, I don't really believe you.
You get people in your face just like this.
Okay, you got it. Mama, you got it.
Not one of you fake ass Florida.
Tiene que decirlo.
Florida is one of the best states in America right now. This video takes place in Minnesota, which is easily one of the worst states.
Can everybody just back away from that door?
No, he will. He's going to coordinate it. But mira, tienes que
I hope this
decir
fake ass
los demás.
sleep at night.
Tienes que decir a los demás que tiene que dejar Jeffrey. No debe estar atrás de él. No, él tiene que salir solo.
Jackie, okay, necesito que solo Jeffrey salga.
Only cowards wear masks.
Every single liberal wore a mask for several years during the COVID scam.
Quédense en su cuarto con Jeffrey.
Yeah, you a coward too, big guy. Ain't nobody afraid of you either.
Y
Fake
vamos
ass
a
coward.
conectar con
A
una
real
de
man
las-
shows their face.
Listen! Listen!
Remember how much you hated a mask? Now look at you, you coward ass. This is what happens when you show up to the east side of St. Paul.
Listen! Hold up.
Dale su abrazo.
I've never saw it normal to ask an officer for their investigation detail.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
But they make it sound that if they give the reason, that will stop asking question. Because they're not asking the question. They just want to prove to people, hey, I cared for these people. Listen to my voice.
This is what happens when you show up to the east side of St. Paul.
Listen!
But hey, if you're enjoying the video thus far,
Remember to subscribe.
¿Por qué? Qué asco, qué chido. You got it. I'm under arrest. I'm not wrong.
Did you feel fucking big?
What the fuck was that? I had
Crazy.
holy shit. Don't fucking proud of yourself. Fuck y'all. Seriously, what the fuck? Did you see the wrong? No, I didn't. For what? Why?
One thing I learned in life, in the jungle, if a lion is chasing you, you don't need to run faster than the lion. You need to run faster than the other person.
What the heck is that, man?
So in other words, if you go to a protest and might do something to a cop, and they might see you as a danger and they might try to stop you, or you're agitating the crowd so something might happen, at least be fit to run.
My name is Jocelyn from Cicero. They don't have a warrant. They didn't ask for one. They forcefully opened the door of the truck. It was locked. It was locked.
They don't need a warrant. No, okay, wait. Do you need a warrant? ICE needs a warrant for arrest? Hello? In public spaces, streets, stores, workplaces, ICE does not need a warrant to arrest someone for immigration violation.
I was this close. This close.
See? It's very simple. It's on the internet.
Ice! Amiga! Help! Help!
Do they have the right to do that?
No, you do not have the right to be doing this. You don't have a warrant. You don't have a warrant!
You don't have a warrant to be doing all that.
You want to get arrested? Next time you touch someone, go in jail.
You can't do that. Y'all see this? Y'all see this?
Look.
Nah, what? Wow.
I'm not an immigration attorney. That one too.
Wow. Where are you taking him? Where are you taking him? Where are you taking him? Where's your warrant? Where's your warrant? Where are you taking him? Why are you covering your face? Show your face.
Yeah.
Show your face. He has an immigration attorney. He has immigration court. Why didn't you go through them? He has children.
Well, I already debunked that. If it's outside, they don't need a warrant. So you gotta run. Get into a building.
Listen!
Do you know why a lot of white people have pets? Because they can't own people anymore. Yeah, I actually saw someone post that. Seriously, how is this okay? You are hating people for something they personally did not do. Make that make sense. But here's the thing. Who is going to tell her that black people also own slaves? History isn't one-sided. So by that logic, does that mean black people own pets because they can't own people anymore? See how dumb that sounds?
It doesn't sound dumb to them because very simply, they believe black people can be racist.
Are you sure?
This is exactly why education is important. If you actually studied history, you would know slavery existed across every race: Africans, Europeans, Arabs, and even native tribes. I read a comment on one of my posts that said, if we looked past skin color and stood united as one people, we could conquer anything as a nation. And honestly, that is a fact. But instead, too many people stay stuck in the victim mindset, hating others, crying racism, and ignoring history. That is not empowerment. That is ignorance.
So I don't think they actually care about skin color. They just want everybody to be equally rich. And I just want everybody to be equally disciplined.
Citing amendments. So I did not.
That's not how the First Amendment works, ma'am.
Oh, really?
Yes,
so now you're citing amendments?
Well, there's no expectation of privacy in a public setting.
Oh, okay. Well, my son-in-law's an attorney, so he'll be here.
Still has the right not to have her interviewed.
Yep. You have to sign.
Maybe if she wasn't calling me a Nazi without any evidence, I would listen to her. You know what I
I'm
mean?
not going to call you names because that only furthers
I'm not
the
gonna call you.
stupidity.
Okay, so where were...
Lady, You can just chat GPT. If it's about laws, you will get all the information. I'm already in a court case about a wild thing that's happening in a specific part of a family of mine. And the way I informed the lawyer, even he was like, wow, I might lose my job in the future.
I'm not falling for is that Islam oppresses women, while Muslim women were successful business owners, creating the first universities in the world and had equal rights to men in the Middle East. European women were literally property, and women in America weren't even allowed to use public restrooms. Islam was the first of the Abrahamic religions to mandate consent for marriage, allow women to divorce, and allow women to hold property. And that is expressly why European colonizers target different parts of the world. Colonization is the ultimate form of white supremacist patriarchy. Colonizers across the world historically have targeted places that are more matriarchal and have equal rights for women.
Okay, I want to send her to Afghanistan or Iran. I'm sorry, but she's got to go. She's got to go. She needs some perspective. She needs some understanding of what she's actually supporting. She needs to pick up the book of the religion that she's following and read it. She needs to read the Quran and the Hadiths, and she needs to listen to her leaders who call for the oppression of women, who believe that women are property of men, who believe that women have half of a brain. In Afghanistan, farm animals quite literally have more rights than women. And she's saying all of this while enjoying the freedoms of the Western world. Part of me wants to feel bad for her and sorry for her, but the other side of me is just so angry that someone could be so reckless with our freedoms and just so naive and stupid. Like, you gotta pick up. I mean, the research is right there. You could just Google. So how dare she? How the Muslim world has convinced white liberal women that they are oppressed is it's beyond me.
It's very simple. They hate Trump. They are so engulfed by the hatred, it justifies they would ally themselves with specific way of thinking just to prove somebody they're wrong. Even a person from Palestine disagrees with you.
British people, UK people, you are getting some of the most dangerous immigrants in the world. Not all immigrants, but you're getting some of the most dangerous people.
Dangerous how?
Because they're coming in the UK, setting it as a base to create essentially media to destabilize the Middle East. Right? It's dangerous because of the ideas being promoted.
The ideas are what?
Well,
Sharia?
Well, the ideas are like, first of all, like Israel and Palestine, okay? There should be no peace with Israelis. There should be one state. We should continue the fight, continue the resistance. What resistance? 80% to 90% of the Palestinians just want to live in peace, and they do not mind having an Israeli state next to them. The Palestinians, us, were suffering while somebody's sitting in London or Qatar and telling us that you must continue the resistance.
And we've let that happen. UK's
let it happen under the guise of freedom of speech, which is great. Freedom of speech is great. Here's the way I think. I think democracy works. It's amazing. We love democracy. I mean, Israel has democracy too. It works unless there is a force that is more powerful than democracy. What is more powerful than democracy and rule of law? Religion. So if your religion is more important to you than rule of law and democracy, which is the case for many of the Muslim Brotherhood people, then that is dangerous.
That's why Christians believe in separation of church and state. We need to follow the law. And if you have a religion that doesn't want to abide by that, you kinda proves everybody right. I found this article that said only 21% of the adults in Israel said they believe in permanent peace between Israel and the state of Palestine.
Don't everybody believe in Google?
So you can believe whatever you want, but do your research at least.
So what is fascism? And you're pulling it up on the phone?
I'm pulling it up on my phone because I know you're going to believe the dictionary more than you're going to believe anything that I say.
Oh.
Am I wrong in this?
No. No, go ahead.
Dude, it's crazy.
I just wanted to see if you knew what it was.
I do know what fascism
You do not. Is that what you said?
I said I do know what fascism is. It was updated 7 days ago. Why is the Oxford Dictionary making me sign up?
You know how to spell it?
Fascism?
Yeah.
Yes, I know how to spell fascism.
Looks like you were having problems on the dictionary.
Fascism. Now, a system of government marked by centralization of authority under a dictatorship, a capitalist economy.
So you're calling people fascist, but you don't know the definition. I don't know the clear definition, but I don't call people fascist. I don't call people Nazi. I mean, it's just interesting, you know.
Demands that you change your beliefs. Just so we're clear, if a foreigner comes to your country and demands that you accept their culture as your culture, or demands that you change your beliefs, that is not a foreigner. That is not an immigrant. What that is an invader. That is someone that is coming over to your space to take over and invade it. So when you sit there and you look at what's happening in New York, you look at what's happening in Texas, you look at what's happening in the places where these people came from, you look at Somalia, you look at all of these individuals who are being put into a position of power who support this type of invasion, you need to understand what's coming next. They will take away our weapons. They will tell us that we cannot eat certain foods. They will tell us that we cannot go to certain places. They will tell our women that they have to wear certain clothes. They will tell them that they have to dress modest. They will force them to do a lot of different things. You will have to deal with people praying in the middle of the street while you're driving and stopping you and invading your movement, your space.
I just don't believe that I could go to Holland as a student from Curacao and tell them how they need to view me, how I need to eat certain food, and impose my religion, Christianity, on them in a country that majority is atheist. I need to be a good version of a Christian that I can be like, you know what, as an atheist, this Christian is kind of cool. I don't mind be his friend or maybe explore his Christianity because he never pushed it in.
You need to understand what's taking place in America so that you can understand that these people are not coming here with good intentions. This is not me saying that I hate people. This is me basically saying, look, if you like the fact that America is a free place where you get the freedom to believe in what religion you want to believe in, if you get the freedom to decide what you want to do as long as nobody is getting hurt, if you love that part of America, the freedom of choice part of America, you need to understand when people come over and they say that you don't have a choice, they probably should go. Because you don't understand when people come over and they say that you don't have a choice, they probably should go. Because you don't get to tell us what to do in our own country. It's not being rude. It's just saying, hey, look, this country was built in a way where everybody can come here and feel happy and feel blessed and enjoy the fact that this is a free nation, not a nation that will be enslaved by any foreigner invading it.
And what's the usual response when you speak like that? Yeah, but I did this to the past, bada bing boom bash. And I'm like, wait, everybody did a lot of bad stuff in the...
That's why I get really angry when I hear Ilhan Omar. You come over here and then you say that this country is dirty and a dictatorship. How dare you do that? You had nothing to do with the creation of this country. You came over here because this country offers you more security, more prosperity than any other country in the world. And I get so tired. I mean, we're always told, properly so, that a naturalized immigrant has the same claim on America as a nativist born many generations. Yes, that's true, but we ask in exchange a simple requisite. If you come over here and you come across the border, do it legally, but more importantly, have some sense of gratitude that you made that decision. We didn't. You said, I want to come into your place because I don't like my place, whatever don't like means. I'm in danger. I'm poor, whatever. When I come over to your place, I made a decision that it had attractions that I didn't have. Therefore, I will not trash your place. And I will respect the people who made that an enviable place for me to come to.
It's very simple. But because he's white, he's a right-winger. And because I'm brown, I'm indoctrinated.
Fucking Supreme Court justice, lawyer, do something, ho.
$3.79.
I don't give a fuck.
I see.
Yeah, make me famous, bitch. I need all the fucking PR. Do it. Fucking sick of white people acting like you run shit. You don't run shit. Fuck you.
Not all people are like that, but that was a single authoritarian moment of a single person to another person. Why? Because you're white.
Hello, how's it going?
Hi, what's the deal? Yeah.
What's the deal?
What are you about? Yeah.
No, we're a Perth-based channel. We talk to people in Perth, so we just want to know what people are feeling.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, well, today is a day that celebrates genocide, and I don't think that any of us, that's what we're here to like oppose. We think that, yeah, it's not a day to celebrate at all. I don't think Australia should be celebrated at all, actually.
Australia shouldn't be celebrated?
Not at all. It was founded on genocide of Indigenous people. And like the ongoing dispossession of land, police deaths in police custody, torture in prisons of children, driving them to suicide, happens like, you know, that's the kind of system that like Australia is every day.
You don't like Australia as a country at all?
No, not at all.
You live here?
Yeah, but I think it's a racist country. It's a racist state.
Okay, for me, as a migrant, I'm really happy I'm here.
Yeah, well, I think Australia is really racist against migrants as well. I think it like, you know, you see liberal politicians whipping up anti-migrant hysteria all the time.
Have you experienced racism?
Well, no, but that doesn't mean that I can't be against it. It's fucked. Why wouldn't I be against it?
So would you consider moving elsewhere?
No, because I think we should fight racism. I think we should fight oppression and inequality, yeah.
If you hate the country or don't like it, there are countries where there won't be racism.
No, there's not.
There's no countries without racism.
Well, no, because racism is caused by capitalism. Yeah, and we have to overthrow capitalism to get rid of it, to get rid of racism.
And what start a socialist society?
Anyway, I'm busy.
You know what's the weird thing? Everybody wants socialism, but for some odd reason the people that usually want socialism are the least productive.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Butta fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam jam, durloketa, berdetta, welcome.